With the constant introduction of new products like the Apple Air Mouse and a lot of just new Microsoft products and new laser-powered wireless mouses, it's always great to go back and take a look at something that came out and really revolutionized a wireless industry or any industry that came out the first product that ever came out to use a certain technology. And one of the first wireless mouses to come out from Microsoft was the Microsoft Wireless IntelliMouse Explorer. And this is just a really classical mouse. We just wanted to kind of use this to compare to a lot of new devices that are coming out that are bendable and Logitech, new mouses and stuff. And this is again the wireless IntelliMouse Explorer. So design-wise, everyone has pretty much seen this device. It's still very comfortable to hold. It's a very nice mold. Now, what a lot of different companies are doing now, like the RX Revolution series, is of course using more than just plastic materials. But that is at the time, because the laser technology was relatively new and pretty cool. They had to spend a lot of money there so that the material and the cost, in order to make the device actually, the cost of this wireless mouse go down, they had to make slightly cheaper materials. But it was a very nice molded and very nicely designed for all the edges, and all the things are really rounded and really fit your fingers. On the left-hand side of the device, we had two buttons to click and two hotkeys we could program. And on the front, we had basically just the two left and right click keys. We also had a scroll wheel, a real tactile scroll wheel, but it's a pretty lightweight one. It's made entirely out of rubber, so it's not something too heavy. I can also click down on the scroll wheel. It's a very cheap one, but it feels very comfortable. Again, this mouse is really lightweight due to the plastic materials used. And on the bottom, that's pretty much it. It's made out of the soft touch material. On the back, we basically have the indicator where it runs on two AA batteries, and we had a connection jack for the wireless laser mouse. And we had basically just laser on the bottom that flashed red when we're actually using it. What was also interesting, because one of the first wireless devices, we had this little router where we connect it via USB into a computer, and then you needed to press this, and the light LED came on green, meaning that the mouse was connected. And what's interesting is because the router box is actually very large. Nowadays, wireless mouses are just only the USB hub. You just plug in the USB, and that's it, and you connect to your mouse. This actually had this very big little connection jack, but that ensured a very tight connection, meaning that if we're even across the desk at a very long distance, we could still use it, which was a very impressive technology, and even in nowadays. So overall, the wireless IntelliMouse Explorer is one of the classic Microsoft wireless laser mouses that really revolutionized this entire industry, and especially for Microsoft, it's one of their first devices. It's very classical design, and everything is well designed, well thought out, so it's no surprise that this model sold a lot of models. But it's definitely time to upgrade, and there's a lot more smaller packages in terms of mouse technology, and function a lot better nowadays, but it's still very cool and still something that is very interesting to see. So thank you for watching this video at osmvtxreviews.com.